Let's take a look at this array mystery. This method contains a for loop. It also contains an if and else statement. So let's interpret this code into something that we can understand, to something digestible. This method loops over an array. If the index is even, meaning if I modded by 2 gives you a remainder of 0, or if the index is 0, then the element's value increases. If not, the element's value decreases. What does this all mean? Let's draw another array. 0, 8. Nothing special. 0, 1. 1, 2. So, what will this array turn into? We know that by reading the statement we wrote above, if the index is even or if the index is 0, then the element value increases. So with that statement, we know that our 0 will increase to 1. So what will happen to the 8? Will it increase? Will it decrease? Or will it stay the same? Before we can answer that, we need to look at the array's length. The array's length is 2. So list dot length minus 1 is equal to the same thing as saying 2 minus 1 gives us 1. So if we look at our condition from the for loop, we see that I is less than list.length minus 1. So by the time our for loop reaches 1, we evaluate 1 is less than list.length minus 1, which was the value of 1. 1 is less than 1. That is a false statement. So at this point, the loop fails. So once the loop fails, we're outside of the method. So that means that our array is simply 1, 8. Let's take a look at another array. Let's say we have 1, 5, 7, and 8. Label the indices here. Oops. We have 1, 5, 7, and 8. So, what will this array turn into? We know if the index is 0, if it's even, it'll increase. So 1 increases to 2. If it's odd, it decreases. Next value, increase. 7 becomes 8. Oh, there's an error here. 5 is decreased by 1, gives you 4. And then we have 8. 8 stays the same towards the end, because once the for loop reaches 3, we have 3 is less than the list.length minus 1 gives us the length, in this case, is 4. So 4 minus 1 gives us 3. Is 3 less than 3? Nope, that's a false statement. So the loop fails again. And that is our final